Okay, also a few more words about the assets. First of all of these assets, like for example, all the 3D character models, which are animated, of course, with weapons, uniforms, and etc. And the modular buildings, and also the terrain assets, and the horses and the cannon. They are animated where they need to be. Of course, the 3D characters need to be animated, the cannon needs to be animated, the horses need to be animated. There is no animation for the terrain assets, and neither is the need for any animation for the, the building assets. But these are animated. The 3D characters as well as the horses and the cannon, they are actually animated, and all of these are actually done by professional 3D artists that are working in our studio, which is an active live game studio. We're actually working on several different projects, and one of them, hey, this is a little bit of shameless promotion. We are working on a game called Waterloo 3D, so check it out at waterloo3d.com. Okay, advertisement off. The point about these assets is the students who take this course, they get royalty-free commercial license for these assets. Okay, so what does royalty-free commercial license mean? Can the students, after taking this course, take these assets and build a game of their own, a commercial game? Yes. Can they build something that is a free game? Yes. Can they publish it? Yes, no problem at all. And would Plus Infinity Studios demand any royalty from the paid or the commercial games that the students develop using these assets? Absolutely not. Do they need to acknowledge that these assets actually come from Plus Infinity Studios? I mean, we would love if you acknowledge our contribution, but it is strictly speaking not necessary. Okay, let's talk about, are there any restrictions in using these assets? There is only one, and I believe it's a very reasonable restriction. You cannot take these assets, say you complete the course today, and you cannot take these assets and you cannot sell them on a site like Turbo Squid, for example, okay? Which means you cannot sell these individual assets as assets themselves, okay, neither for commercial purposes nor for non-commercial purposes. That is the only restriction that we impose, and I believe this is a very reasonable restriction. And other than that, as long as these assets are part of a final product, it could be a game, it doesn't have to be a game, it could be a fly through, it could be a production video, it could be anything, it could be a demo, whatever. As long as it is part of another product, then you have absolutely no restrictions at all, and you can use it in commercial as well as non-commercial games and other products. Okay, and that is the only one and very reasonable restriction. Other than that, you can pretty much do whatever you want with these assets in any project of yours.